Allegations that a top elected leader is flirting with young employees, drinking with them in his office, and inviting one into the shower.
An Action News viewer alerted our newsroom concerned about alleged mismanagement among a publicly elected official and married father going unchecked. We're talking about Jacksonville's public defender's office. And when I began digging into these allegations of impropriety more than a month ago, apparently my questions were just too tough for the office. We know of so far at least 2 instances where the public has been lied to. We started investigating Matt Shirk's office last month. A concerned employee wanted Action News to dig into allegations of inappropriate behavior by Shirk in the workplace. We filed an open records request through his public information officer, Matt Bisbee. That request was submitted via email July 22nd. Among several documents we specified, this resignation letter by the office's lead investigator, Alton Kelly. Bisbee called us back the next day. He told us that letter did not exist. Today, we learned it does, and here it is. Kelly submitted that resignation via email 7 days before our request. It was dated July 15th. It reads, "Please let this email tender my resignation. I have been trying for about 4 weeks to talk to you. A.L. Kelly, Director of Investigations." Kelly sent that email directly to Matt Shirk. He copied Shirk's Chief of Staff, Ron Mallett, and Denise Ostertag, the office's administrative director. The very next day, Ostertag responded asking when the effective resignation date would be. What's more, the day we filed our first request for public information, July 22nd, Alton Kelly claims he received this voicemail from Ron Mallett.
Hey, buddy, it's Ron. We got a public information request regarding your resignation from Action News. Would you mind if we actually typed up a resignation letter so that we don't have to use the email and make it more official? Anyway, if you would, give me a call back or shoot me a text and let me know what you think.
The Florida Times-Union first reported this voicemail on Sunday, weeks after our investigation started. Today, the public defender's office told us that voicemail referenced in the TU was not complete. They claim there was more information about needing a formal resignation date from Kelly. But we just shared the entire 28-second recording with you, and that was never mentioned. As you heard, there was no request for a resignation date. Monday, the Chief of Staff that you heard on that voicemail, Ron Mallett, tried to further explain to me he was mistaken in what he first told me. And now he says he actually sent a supplemental text for that resignation date. Now, if he did send that text and about 10 others that he now claims exist, all of them should have been turned over as part of our open records request. We currently have 3 out of more than a dozen of those text messages Mallett says he sent. Something the public information officer for the public defender says he too is very concerned about. He told me he will now press for an internal investigation. By the way, that very public information that we reported on just there that has turned over to us cost us more than $427 to obtain.
All right,